What is up, warriors? Welcome back to Psychopath Exposure. My name is Kita. I'm so happy to be here today. Hope everyone's having a great day. I'd like to remind you guys that I do have a free ebook that I wrote for everybody out there in the community. It's called The 5 Steps of Going No Contact with a Psychopath Narcissist. If you haven't read that, I suggest you download it. It's absolutely free. Just click the link below in the description. I work with a lot of people every day, and it's amazing how nobody seems to understand or really grasp the notion of going no contact with your narcissist. Now, it's different when you have kids, and I will be making more videos later in the future to address that topic. But you're going no contact, right? It means no contact. It means blocking all social media, phone numbers, any way that they can contact you. It's not blocking Instagram but leaving Facebook. It's not blocking Facebook and leaving Snapchat. It's 1000% you're blocking everything. And I go into detail in that ebook, so please pick up a copy right now, and let me know how it goes for you after that. All right? I just wanted to address that because I've just been realizing lately that people are still leaving things open. It's like they leave a little slit in that door for the narcissist to come back at some point. It's like we're afraid to let go completely, and we have to let go completely if we want to heal and recover from this nightmare. All right, so enough about that. I want to read a comment that came in. This one's from Gerardo, and he asks, what's the difference between a toxic narcissist and a girl and a girl on her period? This is a serious question, as I want to leave ASAP. Oh, wow. Ladies, I'm going to let you handle that one in the comments. You guys can respond to Gerardo. But no, I'm not even going to touch that, but I am going to make a video. I wanted to make this video actually about what's the difference between a toxic narcissist and a jerk. All right, so I think it goes hand in hand. I mean, look, Gerardo, if you don't understand now, look, I'll just touch a little bit, right? Narcissist, I mean, girls on their period are not going to be gaslighting you and triangulating you and cheating on you and manipulating you, right? They're not going to be doing all these psychotic things, and you got to look up what narcissist personality disorder really is to understand that this is a way of life for the narcissist. It's not just one time a month. I know it can be difficult. I know it can be challenging sometimes for just a few days. But no, just because a girl's on her period doesn't make her a narcissist. So again, ladies, take this one off my hands, please. But I do want to talk about the difference between a toxic narcissist and a jerk. Look, and that's actually someone asked me to make that video, so I'm gonna make it, and you know who you are. Listen, there's people out there that are just complete assholes and jerks, and it has nothing to do with having a personality disorder whatsoever. There are just some people out there that are just miserable. They've been either born to a rough life, and they haven't figured out how to rise above that, or some have just been born to a privileged life and they're just fucking miserable. For whatever reason, there are jerks and assholes out there, and we can't just start labeling, we can't just throw the label of narcissist on everybody that treats us like shit. We just can't start slapping around that name on people that are just complete assholes. Some people are just genuinely just fucking miserable. They get up and the first thing they do is complain. They turn on the news. So they're constantly being fed with negativity and negativity. So they just complain about that, complain about this, complain about that, right? They can't stand being around people that are successful because they don't understand what success even means or what it takes. They frown upon hard work. Hard work to them means going to a dead-end job that they hate. So they're gonna envy you, they're gonna criticize you, they're gonna just be a complete jerk. They're gonna tell you things like, oh, it must be nice to have all these things, where it's like, yeah, motherfucker, but we work for these things, right? And life is not always doom and gloom, but they're just jerks. And you see them in the streets, right? And they have all this road rage sometimes. And I know sometimes you don't know if the person on the street is just rushing home because they have a bad case of diarrhea. You don't know if there's an emergency in their house. But for the most part, they're just miserable people out there in the world. They're just jerks and assholes everywhere, that doesn't mean that they're psychopaths, right? And I know as the narcissist terminology and this I don't want to say movement, but this can I even say that word? No, I can't say that word. This, you know what I was gonna say. This it feels like this infestation is taking place where we're seeing more and more narcissists multiplying by the hordes, right? And I blame that on social media and the way communication is being handled for kids growing up now, and even adults. So we're definitely seeing a huge expansion of narcissists. Does that mean that they actually have narcissist personality disorder? Are they really toxic narcissists, or have they picked up narcissistic traits along the way because social media makes it so? Because social media is conditioning people to be attention whores. Social media is conditioning people to just ghost you when they want nothing else to do with you. Social media is conditioning people to, instead of picking up the phone and having a conversation, they hide behind the screen and text. It's just like, what do I call these people? The basement lurkers that we have out there. You see them in the comments. They're basement lurkers. They hide behind the keyboard, trolling, leaving nasty comments, picking fights with people in the community, accusing me of horrific things and accusing each other. They're just basement lurkers, miserable basement lurkers that they hide behind the keyboard because they're cowards, and in real life they wouldn't do shit. Those are miserable fucks. They're just jerks. It doesn't mean that they're narcissists, okay? A lot of people ask me, and they share their stories, or they'll email me, or sometimes I work with some people and they'll tell me things and I'm like, hey, you know what? I gotta just be honest with you. Like, nothing that you've said or described paints this person as a toxic narcissist. Not at all. I'm not saying that they're angels. I'm not saying that they're perfect, but nothing screams at me like, holy shit, run. I'm just gonna tell you, hey, like, you're married to a jerk, you deserve better. But nothing that you said scares me where it's like, wow, like, you're being taken on a ride here. They are gaslighting you. Like, give me some examples of gaslighting. How are they gaslighting you? And they don't get it. Because sometimes, you know, sometimes the videos just pop up on your feed and you resonate with it a little bit, and that's enough to just throw a label on your partner. But you got to really understand narcissist personality disorder and really get the gist of it to know, hey, okay, I'm dealing with someone that's completely unstable, that's completely manipulative, they have no empathy, right? They are fucking with my head so bad, right? I have cognitive dissonance now. They're living a double life. They're triangulating me with the new supply. They throw tantrums the minute I want to have a conversation with them about something that's crossing my boundaries. You have to see those traits. The red flags of a narcissist are not the same as an asshole or a jerk whatsoever. People are just jerks. Go to a bar on a Sunday, right? When people are just getting drunk watching football, and you see how these people, and I used to be one of them when I was a young dumbass, okay? You see how, like, their real personality comes out when they're drinking, and they're just complete jerks. And it's like, all right, you know what? I don't like you when you drink, and maybe I wouldn't like you in real life, but I'm not gonna just accuse you of a disorder that legitimately ruins people's lives. It ruins people's psyche. It gives people trauma for life, PTSD for life. You have to be able to differentiate between just someone that's just a complete miserable piece of crap and someone that has this disorder, or someone that's a complete fucking psychopath. Because let me tell you, psychopaths can be quite charming. Narcissists can be quite charming. They charm everybody in the town. Everybody knows them. They can't do wrong in anyone's eyes. They're just perfect. And then at home, right, the mask comes off. But if they were a true jerk, nobody would like them. They would not have any friends. Everybody would say, hey, this person, wow, I can't stand that guy. I can't stand that girl, whatever. That would be the norm. They would have no friends. Nobody would be happy to invite them over to dinner or do any type of activity with them. And you see people like that all the time, and anywhere, in sports and restaurants, you know, wherever you go, they're just some people that look, and I'm not trying to dissect how they became jerks. It's just some people just are, and that's it. You know, we have 7.5 billion people in the world. We're not all the same. We all have things. We all have things. We're not perfect, but just don't be too quick to slap the narcissist label, the toxic narcissist label on someone that's not entirely nice. Okay, because there's a lot of more nuance to be diagnosed, especially to be diagnosed by like a licensed therapist or psychologist as a fucking narcissist, right? And there are all sorts of disorders under the cluster B spectrum anyway, all right? And a lot of these disorders, really the symptoms of these disorders, nowhere does it say asshole or jerk. On those check boxes, none. They can be quite charming. That's how they get away. Remember, they wear a mask. That's how they get away with murder pretty much. So just wanted to make a short video on that. I think it's important to not use this whole narcissist thing. And, you know, I know that we can get very hyper vigilant after a relationship, and just anyone that does us wrong at the beginning, we're like, oh, you're a narcissist too. Oh my God, another narcissist. And yeah, I went through that. I was very hyper vigilant. But, you know, as you start coming out of this, you realize that not everybody is a monster. And even though the narcissist disorder is growing, again, my theory is because of social media and the way the world is changing now. But no, people can just be jerks, and that's it. Maybe they're alcoholics. Maybe they have other shit, right? Maybe they have other shit, or maybe they're just complete jerks. It is what it is. You don't have to spend time with them. You don't have to date them. You don't have to stay in a relationship if you're actually dating a jerk. You know what? I'd rather date a nice person, right? So that's all I have for today. Just wanted to make a short video on that. So again, like I said at the beginning of the video, pick up the free ebook on the 5 steps of going no contact with a psychopath narcissist. Maybe I'll make an ebook about how to go no contact with a jerk or an asshole next year. But for now, we're going to stick with narcissists here. All right. Love you guys. Be good to yourselves. Continue sharing your stories in the comments. I love reading your success stories and helping you as much as I can. If you like the video, hit a like. I really appreciate it. And don't forget to subscribe and click on the bell icon so you can get notified when I drop another video. And the next video will be on psychopaths and narcissists only. No more jerks. All right? Take care, guys. My name is Kita. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.